All right, challengers, time for your move of the day. Hopefully you're getting it in nice and early. I know it's summer vacation for a lot of you, and you let a lot of stuff get in the way of your workout, hoping to get to it later. So what I want you to say is get it done, get it over with as soon as possible, so that if something happens to pop up, this is one of the things that's not suffering, okay? I understand those of you that work and maybe this video is not up fast enough for you. In that case, a good suggestion would be is to double up on a move, meaning whatever that move of the day is, do it twice. Do it once that day and once the next day. And that way, when that video is posted on your second day, but you're still on move of the day 1, then you can access that video first thing in the morning because it would have been up the day before. So if you're one of those people that likes to work out early, that is my suggestion to you, is to not skip a day, but maybe do that move of the day twice in 2 days in a row, and then go to that move of the day that's already been posted for your next one. Hopefully that's not too confusing. Today we're going to get back into core again. So I've got a soft surface. Mine happens to be a mat. And what we're going to do, we're going to work on stretching those hamstrings and those calves, but we're also going to work chest into a push-up. All right? Now I know a lot of you are already saying, oh, I can't push up. Well, I'm going to show you different levels for these push-ups. And if you still cannot function doing the push-up, we'll get into push-ups later. That's going to be another move of the day where I show you different variations. But as far as today's exercise, if you can't get that push-up, then I want you to just hold that plank. So you're going to go from down dog to plank, back to down dog, back to plank. Okay? And that's really going to work your core, work your hamstrings, your legs, but you're going to get a stretch at the same time. Trust me, you're going to feel it. Okay? So you're moving over to your mat. Okay, now starting position, you're in that tabletop. Those toes, I want you to plug into the mat. Your hands are directly under your shoulders once again, so you push yourself forward until you're there. Those feet, what I want you to focus on is pushing those heels all the way down into the mat. And as you can tell, I've got really tight calves, so they're not flat. But as you go through the move, you will start to create a little bit more flexibility. All right. Now notice my head is between my arms and my eyes are looking down between my ankles. So you're going to move through this move pretty slowly so that you don't get dizzy. Fingers are spread. So this is your down dog position. All you're going to do is drop those hips into a plank position. Dropping those hips down. Got to walk my hands out a little bit more. There we go. And then you're going to drop to a push-up. Right back up. And into that down dog. So now my alignment should be perfect. So start with that plank. Start with the plank first. Push yourself into a down dog. Come back to plank. Push up. Holding those elbows in nice and close to the side of your body, not flared out. Push yourself back up. And right back into that down dog. Trying to push those heels into the mat. Now my modifiers that do your push-ups on your knees. Okay? Come into that plank position, dropping those hips down. So this is your plank right here. So your move is going to incorporate one additional move because you're going to have to come from this into a down dog, okay? So here's your plank. Pick your feet up, plug those heels together, push into that down dog. Then you drop back down to your knees, come into your plank, push up, and then lift those knees. Right back into down dog again. So the only thing you're doing differently is you're dropping to your knees, coming to that plank by dropping the hips, and then push up. Good. So levels 1 and 2, depending upon where your push-up is. And remember, if you cannot push up without losing form, then I just want you to hold the plank. Okay? Take the push-up out completely. And then we'll get into push-ups later on as we move through the 30-day challenge. On your push-ups, it's not about coming all the way to the floor and all the way back up. If you can only lower 2 inches, then do 2 inches. Because as you get stronger, then your range of motion starts to increase. So do not feel bad about being right here, and you get a little bend in the elbow and then push back. That is fine, okay? As you gain strength, that's when you can come all the way down and right back up. And remember, in your push-up position, you're looking out in front of you about 3 inches, you're not looking underneath your body. That's going to keep your neck neutral, so you're not spraining anything through that neck, okay? So your push-up is down, looking out in front of you, right back up. It's a natural extension of the neck, so we're not looking up and we're not looking down, okay? So that is your move of the day. You're going to start in that plank, come into that down dog position, and then whether or not you're level 1, you're going to drop to your knees at that point. My level 2 people, you're going to come straight from that down dog into your plank, and then push up. My knee people, come into that plank, drop to your knees, push up, okay? You're going to do 12, and 3 sets of 12, taking a 30 to a 45-second break in between. Now, your stretch for your break is if you're on your knees for your push-ups, okay, then I want you to just go ahead and push those hips back into that child's pose. Walking those fingertips out as far as you can, pushing those hips into the floor, and letting that back relax and let gravity pull you down into the floor, okay? If you're in that plank position, all you're going to do is drop to those knees, and same thing, set it all the way back into that plank position. When you get ready to come out of that, you come right back to plank, push into your down dog, and start the whole process over again. All right? Make sure you do those stretches in between. It's going to take some of that stretch off your shoulders and your wrists, and it's going to relax your lower back. Okay? That is your move for the day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Here I go running over again.